firstly, it's important to say what a landing page actually is, because there can be some confusion over that. So let me give you an example. I shouldn't really share that with you, not with a link anyway. Anyway, this is a landing page built on lead pages. Let me see if I can just get you another one, actually. I'm just going to pause my screen just so I can share one with you. Let's have a look. Pet. I'm just going to give you one of my old ones that I don't use anymore, because I can't give you one of the new ones, because will ruin the SEO on the page, and I'll get in massive amounts of trouble for that, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, here it is. Dunk. 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 There we go. Done. This is one of my old brands. I don't have it anymore. I sold it ages ago, but I still have all the landing page set up. Where were we? So, a landing page. What I think of when I think of a landing page is a page where your customers arrive at after clicking on a link from somewhere else. That's really the basic definition of a landing page. However, when it comes to paid traffic, the definition gets a little bit more specific, because it is typically a page that acts as a intermediary page for Amazon, at least, before you actually arrive at Amazon. So this is a page for a microfiber beach towel, and if we click on the link to add it to cart, this is where we end up. We arrive on this, which is, by the way, what's called a two-step URL based on the brand name. And if you want to find out how to do a two-step URL, there's a complete step-by-step guide in the Facebook group all about how to build URLs, and I think it's called URL Hacks, and it's in a file section of the Facebook group, okay? So just go and have a look there. It covers everything. Covers, I think there's 5 different URLs that I use, and it's all covered there for you. All right, so now we've got a landing page. Let's just have a quick look at this. This is a landing page that we build. So one of the things that we do for our diamond clients, for instance, is we build them landing pages, and we host their landing pages on a piece of software called Lead Pages, which just happens to be my piece of software. But we host them on there for free. So you can see what this is, and you're probably recognizing what's going on. These are just all the images and all of the text taken directly from their product listing, okay? And this works really, really well. What did our customers say? This is just some of the reviews taken from it, along with the add to cart again. And then, as I said, if they click on the link, it comes here. All right, so how the hell do you link that to your Google AdWords? So here's a Google AdWords account. And what we've done here is we've set up an ad. So here's the ad preview. Let me just go and edit that so you can have a look. And this one goes to, I'm just going to highlight that. Copy and paste it. So this one goes directly to the Amazon product detail page. So no shenanigans, no intermediary step, no landing page between the Google AdWords and the product, nothing in between. Just direct to the product, all right? And that is one strategy that we test. But we also test as well having the Google AdWords campaign set up, and instead of sending it to this link here, which is the direct link to Amazon, we send it to this link here, which is the landing page URL. And therein lies the sexy stuff, because once you do that, you're then able to, let's just go back a little bit, see. Have I got my thing still open? I haven't. On this page, we're able to embed into this page. Through code, we're able to put a Facebook pixel on there and a Google Analytics piece of code on there as well. So we can see and track and measure and remarket to people that end up on that page. It makes it a very, very creative way to market your business, your Amazon business, using Facebook, using Google, using Instagram, and YouTube, you get to use all those different strategies if you use the landing page. So we set that all up for our diamond clients because it can be a bit of a bitch to do. But that is the basic principle of how to connect your Google AdWords campaigns to your landing pages. You can either go direct, so that's a direct image there, that's what the ad looks like, and that's the URL that's being gone to, or you can switch out the URL from Amazon, and instead we take them here as an intermediary step, and that gives us the opportunity to do some sexy stuff like send them to a two-step URL so we can get some SEO for the keywords, pixel and cookie the browser of the person who's clicked on the ad, and then remarket to them afterwards. So lots and lots of sexy stuff you can do if you do that. Which one is best? It depends on the product. It depends on what you're selling. We always set up the two and then split test them against each other, and there's always a clear winner. But it's never the same one, if that makes sense. Like if we do this product here, for instance, Amazon microfiber beach towels, well, that might be landing page at best. Whereas the Pet Ultimates probiotics for dogs, that might be direct link being best. It all depends, and there's no way, that's why we test both of them. There's no way to know until you test both. Steve, does Google not consider a landing page a bridge page? No, it doesn't, because a bridge page is a direct link page where you're basically just, they don't even get to see anything on the page. It just goes using a URL rotator, and it just rotates them through the page without them getting to see anything, and then they ultimately end on this page. So it would go very, very quickly. They click on the advert, then they would get to this page, but they'd never even see it because the URL rotator just rotates them through so they're there, and then they're instantly bounced off the page, and they end up here, for instance, without even realizing what happens. That's what a bridge page is. Katie, but didn't two-step URLs result in lost instance last year? Well, as always, when people misuse a strategy, then they get in trouble. And so I still use two-step URLs now, but what I do and what I've always done is I use them as part and parcel of an overall strategy. So I don't just send thousands of clicks to a two-step URL link because Amazon will pick that up. So you've got to send some to a direct link, some to a two-step URL, some is search, find, buy, blah, 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 blah. It has to look natural. That's what Amazon's trying to do, is trying to get natural looking sales. Tracy, how do you test a direct link to your Amazon listing? You just set up, this is just a direct link here. That's just set up directly there. So that's just a landing page. What what Google asks for is just your direct page of your Amazon listing. Not a two-step URL, just your direct page. That's it. So we do that. We set all that all up for our diamond clients. That works really, really well. We give them, and we set up a landing page like this. We do all this for them. So they've got that. And then we use these for Facebook, for Instagram, for YouTube, for Google. And we also, as well, set up Google AdWords for them as well. And in the Google AdWords campaigns, we set up a direct link and a split test with a landing page and see which one works best. Because you don't know unless you do it. Manny Burke, does Bing have a pixel or cookie? It does, but it's shit. It does have a pixel and a cookie. Sorry, it has a cookie, not a pixel. But it's crap. And the Bing content network is shit compared to the Google content network. So, by all means put it on. And why not put it on? But don't expect anything from putting it on, because it's nowhere near as effective as the Google content network. Hope that makes sense. Just got one. Bing is working. Yep, absolutely. I'm not saying Bing doesn't work. That's not what I said. I said the Bing cookie for the content network doesn't work. Okay, that's what doesn't work. But you'll be able to drive sales from Bing advertising all day long. No problem at all. But when it comes to having a cookie on so you can remarket to them on the Bing content network, that's a waste of time because Bing doesn't own or have access to very many websites that are any good. Hope that makes sense. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.